There we go, now we've got audio, my bad, apologies. As I was saying, hello, family, friends, fans, and fellow adventurers. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, I'm aware you can't hear me. There's like a 20-second delay at the moment, maybe 30 seconds. It's all good, it's already fixed. But yes, welcome back to the stream. We are, of course, as you can see, doing something different today, as you might have seen from the what's it called? Stream information, that's what it's called. We're playing around with Shard, so big shout out to Shard Tabletop, thank you. And a big shout out to Grim Press. If you haven't seen them, they are great content creators making some awesome supplements for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Sorry, I'm just immediately had 2 notifications pop up on Discord and thought it was something important. Neither of them were, and yet I've still been tagged. But yes, they are making awesome content for 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. I'm obviously playing some awesome 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. So I'm helping out and converting some of their stuff for them, because I'm getting pretty good with Shard. I'm starting to figure it all out. I kind of know what I'm doing pretty well now. I'm getting pretty good at it, if I do say so myself. I just need to double check something for my home game first, and then I will jump into it properly. But it's fine because it's all Shard. What I'm about to do is Shard. What I'm going to do afterwards is Shard. It's all fine. Someone trying to bend the rules, just bear with me. Just gotta throw a quick post up. Sorry. Twitch.tv/Practical Heroes. There we go, that's that post done. Right, why don't we switch to this? I've got the Zelda music playing because it's good, There's no reason not to have it playing. And apologies as well. I don't know why I'm kind of dark today. Not entirely sure why that's happening, but it's happening, so I guess we're dealing with it. So just need to double check something in this new campaign I'll be running. Spoilers if anyone in this campaign is... oh, you're testing? I don't know. I don't see that it's worked. Will it suddenly rewind back on the stream preview? Does it rewind for you guys? I don't know how the rewind actually works. Unfortunately. Right, let's have a little look-see at my player. It appears not to be working. Excellent! That's always fun. I've not tried it before. No idea how it works. Let's have a look. So we've got Bugbear. It's alright, you've got plenty. Saving throws check out. Level checks out. Hit points check out. I can see he's been rolling them in the chat. And testing other rolls from the looks of it. Celestial Common. Why does he have so many languages? Celestial Common, Goblin, Thieves can't. He shouldn't have. Why does he have so many languages? Ah, he chose Thieves can't. I need to double check that. Can't remember if he's supposed to be able to. If anyone else remembers in chat, do drop me a message. He's gone for a battle axe, a longsword, a spear, and a shield. Bloody hell, man. Who does he think he is? My character from Descent into Avernus, who carried around about 3,000 weapons. Looks like he's taken a couple of spells from Kibble's free compendium. Shout out to Kibble's Tasty, another awesome 5e content creator. Douse Light. That's got to be deep magic. So there's a couple of bits of free deep magic that are put into the Shard tabletop core content pack, which is pretty cool. So he's taken a shadow spell from that. Nauseating poison, that's Kibble's again. Terrifying visions, that's Kibble's again. Fine. Just so I know where they're from, because I've only added that recently. He's using my Death Knight custom class, which is very much still a work in progress. This I did for him. And it looks like he has chosen the Profanity of Blood subclass, so he has the Bloodlust. Creature type humanoid, goblinoid, Fey ancestry, long limb, surprise attack, once dead, spirit talk. That's fine. That's one of my custom backgrounds, the once dead, which is pretty fun. Testing out guild stuff. And I've added him to a mercenary company level 1 because it works with the story we're going with for my Spelljammer campaign. He has, of course, taken Sentinel because he's a dick. Component pouch, Dungeoneer's pack. Interesting that it doesn't add the stuff separately. But hey ho. Longsword and shield in his main hand. Cool. There's his undead minion, as per his class features. Why has it suddenly got 19 HP? Should be twice level, I believe. So that should both be 10. Personality traits, he's picked a couple of those, that's good to know. He needs to add his bloodlust, his subclass flaw. Fine. Let's send him a couple of notes. To the personality traits. That should be pretty cool. Let me just double check. Blood profanity. No, it's not showing on there. Fine. That's pretty cool. Looking good. Excellent. So this is what my shard looks like, obviously. But I'm not using my personal shard for this. I am instead using the Grim Press shard for obvious reasons. So, as you can see, I need to convert their PDF, the Realm of Repose. So I figured it would make a fun stream. People seemed to like it last time when I did a shard stream. So I figured I'd show this side of things as well. So what I'm going to do first is... Actually, no, I'm going to do it all as one book. Realm of Repose. That's how they've done the others, right? Crash Bandicoot with the sub for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much. I'm going to turn... I have no idea what that just said because I think it said it in German. I'm just going to turn down the alerts. Oh, in fact, it wasn't. It was a gifted sub from Cozy Crypt. Gifting a tier 1 sub. And it's been taken by Crash Bandicoot. Awesome. That's pretty cool. Let's just double check. How have they done... So they've done the 3 adventures separate and connected them by collection. But stuff like Menaces in the Marshlands. Oh, they've done these as a collection. Settings. Unearthed Spoils. Yeah, so Unearthed Spoils is the collection. Fine, okay. But other than that, it looks like all the rest we're doing as just one book. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fine. New book. Realm of Bows. Create. Here we go. Oh, so it's part of a collection of Exploring the Realms. Cool. Good to know. Settings. Collection. Don't have one already? No, cool. New. Collection name. Exploring the Realms. And it's this easy. Collection sort key 1. So that means this will show up as the first book in the Exploring the Realms collection. And I'm just going to keep double checking back to see how they've done other books previously in terms of front pages, covers, Embracing the Void. So they did the first page like this. I see. Credits. Okay. So if I just jump into edit. Copy this, just so I know. Boop. And this is credits. So they've called the chapter Embracing the Void. Fine. Whoops. This chapter is Realm of Repose. And we'll do it this way then. Just like that. Right? So we've got Embracing the Void from Unearthed Spoils. Excellent. And I will grab the images that I need from them. Because I can't just use this, can I? That is in fact the correct link. They should be circling through chat every now and then. I've got the Stream Elements bot on it as well. But yes, thank you very much. That is in fact the correct art. Stream Elements is lacking. Slacking. Both work. Pick. Is there a thing for like book covers? No, just artwork. New. Picture it is. Upload image. And we want Shard. Grim Press. Realm of Repose. I have to try very hard not to call this Grim Hollow. Because I've been playing in a Grim Hollow campaign for the past however many months. So this should put it in for us. If I search Realm, it should be ticked, save. And in comes the cover. In comes the cover! There you go, Stream Elements. With the save. But you got there first. We recognize that. Firefox, hello? Whoops. Close. We also want to pick artwork, new, picture, exploring the realms. I'll use that as a placeholder for now. There we go. then because these are different, because every book is going to be different. Paste. Ugh. Paste without formatting? Ugh. We'll do it this way. Publisher Grim Press, project lead Trevor Armstrong, designer Sandy Lawson. No issue doing it this way because they all deserve shoutouts for awesome work. Editor. Positive for the week. That's a very good question. It's been an intense week this week. Sir Grognard. Shard tabletop conversion. Can't spell my own name apparently. That's a very hard question. I don't know why. I'm just having an issue because I'm focusing very hard on this, to be fair. Positive for the week. Whoops. Connecting with the guys at Grim Press and being taken on to start converting their PDFs for them. It's pretty cool. As is the fact that my Spelljammer campaign is starting tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Bear with me. Doing something in the background. I just cannot spell. There we go. Yeah, those are my positives for the week. What about everyone else? Right, we've got a couple of formatting issues here, just from where it's copied over from the PDF. That's not a problem. Cool. Nothing to link there. Realm of Repose, link it to itself. And then just copyright Grim Press 22. Are they adding in all the art afterwards? No, just jumping straight into the what's inside. Cool. That's okay. Challenge yourself to find a positive in everything that's happened this week. Excited for the release of Tears of the Kingdom? That absolutely is a positive. Boop. Bam. Let's just double check that's definitely a good space. This release of Exploring the Realms contains the following 5e compatible content. Archetype, Cleric Reaper's Domain. Page 4. Here it is, that's what I'm looking for. Let's get rid of that, because I don't think we really have pages here. In Shard. I may be wrong. I may be right, I may be wrong. And let's just turn this back to paragraph. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Maybe because I'm just an idiot. Delete. Drop that to here. Heading 3 for that. Why does that keep happening to everything below as well? That's just not for now. And we can come back and do some linking as well, which would be good fun. More than a dozen new NPCs to add your... What is this? Oh, linking to that. More than a dozen new NPCs to add to your campaign, from a piece of a dead god and its spawn to the new race of salamander folk. These monsters are guaranteed to excite any adventurer. I might even use the shards of a dead god for my Spelljammer campaign, because that's awesome for something in the Astral Sea, for them to come across a dead god, or shards of a dead god, or followers of a dead god. You know what really helps? Not pressing the wrong button. He says mashing the wrong button. Magical spells, 6 balanced. That should be 6, comma. Balanced. Tier 1 spells. Now I'm getting pedantic because there's grammar involved. 6 balanced Tier 1 spells to add depth to your player's game. 11 new magic items, including the Fruit of a Dead God, a weapon that can increase in power with its owner, and add a new potion that just might come in handy. Adventure, the Harried Harvester. What are you most excited for in Tears of the Kingdom then? An exciting adventure for level 6 players. I do like a good level 6 campaign, that's a nice level. Oh, awesome. I can post links into the Grim Press. Channel. Potentially. Shard conversion. This is just a private thread. Not quite sure. what I'm allowed to do. I'll leave it for this week, maybe. Most excited to watch people get happy over it. I'm excited because apparently there's building or something, or crafting, or creating. There's some sort of creating that isn't just the cooking from the previous game. See, I think now that it's properly separated, we can do this without any issue. Heading 3. Your screen froze, excellent. Heading 3. And then we'll be able to link those later on, but regardless, they'll be in the sidebar. And we'll throw this in for good luck. Stronach. Hello, welcome back. Throw this in a block quote. So there's a really useful feature. You can put it in a little block quote. Can't change font though, unfortunately. That's fine. Tell you more about Shard. Well, Shard is a very magical virtual tabletop that I am a huge fan of, even though that site made it sound very much like I am not. Cool, so they've done it exactly how I was planning to do it. Yeah, it's really awesome. I mean, what I most like is the fact that it basically is just fully customizable. For what I've been able to see. I mean, for example, if I switch back to my shard, for stuff that I want and need to do and just want to add in, for example, I can add in just the custom feature bonus level up perk, so I can start adding in bonus level up perks from the dungeon coach, bonus level up perks that I create, but also just really, really useful quality of life things, like whilst I was adding things from Traveler's Guide to the Astral Plane, which is the Dungeon Coach supplement that I'm going to be adding as well, it has a lot of siege weaponry that you can now see on the screen. What I've been able to do is literally just add it in, and here where you would normally select an item type, you can just type in whatever item type you want it to be. And so I added in... sorry, I got distracted. Eldritch Machine sounds awesome. But I've added in from his supplement the ability to have a siege weapon and the ability to have a wondrous map and a wondrous trinket. And it's just cool that you're able to do those sorts of things, and it just doesn't ask any questions and saves it for future use as well. I'm running all my games in it at the moment. I don't intend to go back to any other virtual tabletops So, take from that what you will. Have I not got the assets? Sorry. You're now going to get a peek into my personal Google Drive. No. Okay. So any that I don't have, I guess, I will just use as placeholders. For now. There we go. And then we have chapter 1. So, nice and easy, just press add chapter. Oh, and then click your neck. Just like that. So this chapter is Archetype. Cleric Repose Domain. If you have any questions about what you can and can't do in Shard, do feel free to ask. Or any questions about Shard in and of itself, I will happily try and answer. Child, do not fear the Death Priest. He is not here for you. He will perform his business and pass on to the next village soon. Mind you behave, however, as you may see the skulls upon his robe up close. Love that. Easiest way for me to add in this archetype then will be to do the following. Jump back to the Shard home screen. So this is how you go and add a custom. This is how you add classes, subclasses, anything. Super simple, super straightforward. We love how it goes. We love how it works. So you just jump over to classes. It shows you all the classes you have. You select Cleric for this case. No, you don't. You select New. And here where it asks for a template class, you can either use that to copy a class, or you can add it in as a subclass for the class. So subclass name, repose, domain. Hit OK, and we automatically get all of the cleric features mashed on in. Description of the repose domain. These lawful undertakers of the realm are not particularly benevolent. Clerics of repose concern themselves with the matters of passing and ushering the spirit from the mortal world to the next. They abhor... should be the undead, really. They abhor the undead, or anything which interferes with the natural course of the spirit in life and in death. Sorry, my wrist is buzzing. Although children and the unwashed often fear these armed clergy in their ubiquitous black and charcoal grey robes, that was hard to read with the red squiggle, with symbols of death adorning them, the sage and experienced know that they bear no malice towards the average person. Mitch is bionic confirmed. Yes. Only necromancers and those who deal in souls, such as devils and fiends, need fear their divine wrath. They serve the deities of the dead, and as their service grows, they are granted powers that those who play with souls and the undead fear. Many of their orders produce special potions. Many of their order produce special potions that do not heal, comma, but work as a prophylactic against death. Clerics of repose can raise the dead themselves, but only do so to restore a lawful life to an unjust death, and always for a price. They are the undertakers of the realm, and perform rites of passing on the battlefield and on deathbeds alike. The donations they receive for such services and their potions go towards maintaining their Gothic temples, where acolytes are trained in the esoteric divine domain of repose. So, we need to sort out, then, domain spells. Add a feature. Repose, domain, spells. So again, nice and simple. Hopefully, as long as we have all of these spells. Hopefully there's no custom spells in here. Doesn't look like it. We're all good. So these are just cleric spells that they will have always available. So all we need to do is command detect evil and good. So these are just always prepared for this flavor of cleric. Gentle repose. Spiritual weapon. Dispel magic. Revivify, always prepared, is very nice, not having to waste one of your spell slots preparing Revivify for your idiot party members. Death Ward. Banishment. Hello. Hello! And Raise Dead. There we go. And it just automatically, as you can see, gives me that table. So I hit save, and there they are. Which, I mean, you can't really not love. When you choose this domain at first level, so it's another first level ability, feature, Ken, Judgment. That's when you try hitting on Barbie and he's nearby. You become proficient in Insight and Perception. Nice. Always good to get those for free. Skills. Insight, might as well link them. Perception. Oh, am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? Yes. I think I am. This? Yes. A new release. Oh no, it's a different one. Interesting. We have two versions of Great Fairy's Fountain. I thought this was the new release from Game Chops, but it's not, unfortunately. I got my hopes up. Proficiency, skills, insight and perception. Proficient, insight, perception. Boom, save, done. Save. Just like that. It does sound great regardless. Is this a stabilize feature? Oh wow. Bonus action, spare the dying. My god. So good. So good. Spare the dying. And you can cast it as a bonus action. That's amazing. That's such a good cantrip. Ability. Link spare the dying. Just in case. Just in case people don't want to read. Channel Divinity Seek Undead. You gain a feature from your divine domain. Chanwell! Going to name my firstborn son Chanwell. Channel Divinity Seek Undead. If I can spell undead. Starting at 2nd level, you can use your Channel Divinity to see the unliving in your midst. Link to Channel Divinity. We'll do it to the player's guide. Changwell, of course. As an action, you present your holy symbol and invoke the power of the plane of death. Every undead creature within 60 feet of you, because this is actually referring to the creature type undead now, within 60 feet that is within your line of sight is revealed to you in an outline of golden shimmering waves. Lovely! Additionally, your power will reveal undead creatures on the ethereal plane. That's very useful. Oh, why has it done that? There we go. Undead creatures on the ethereal plane by revealing any creature on the border ethereal plane within 60 feet in a white shimmering outline. We want to add a user action, activate ability, consume 1 use as an action, range 60 feet, activated abilities, no. I can't remember how to link it to the uses of Channel Divinity now. Save. Let's go have a look and see if we can find out. So this is another thing I quite like about Shard. They make it very, very easy for you to just go and investigate how to make something just by doing this. If we go to the travel domain, that sounds fun. Edit. And we go and have a look at how he's done it. Gift of the Wanderer. Channel Divinity. Oh, they haven't done it as an action. Interesting. Fair enough. I was going to do it as an action, as a custom action that can be activated and dropped into the chat. That consumes 1 use. Uses, pick uses. It's probably because I'm not doing anything particularly intense. So I've got actual resources to dedicate to the streaming. Uses calculation. If I just... Would that work? No, I doubt it. Well, if they haven't done it for others, I won't do it for this. We don't want some things done one way, some things done another way. It's just annoying. For everyone. Mainly players. Level 6. Another divine feature. Target for dearth. No poll on the drink today because it's just water. Starting at 6th level, choose an undead, devil or fiend that you can see within 30 feet of you. As a bonus action, you can teleport to an unoccupied space adjacent to that creature. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. Minimum of once. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. This is nice and easy. Uses calculate from meta words. So here's where things can get pretty fun, pretty interesting, or based on an ability score. I didn't realize I can just do it this way. Cool. Or if I do it as a meta word, uses count, just so I can show you guys how the meta words work. You put Wiz 1 so that Shard knows the uses calculation is equal to your wisdom modifier with a minimum of 1. User action, activate ability. Just because it makes sense for using up the uses. Consume 1 use on action. Activate bonus action. Range 30 feet. And it's just... it's something that then shows on the character sheet. It shows well. Why is this not working right? There we go, now it's showing. But if I do meta words... was it wanting this? What am I doing wrong? Oh, those are the squiggly brackets. Wiz 1. Boop. Okay, so it doesn't like it. That's fine. Wisdom modifier, long rest, done. It started raining outside. Excellent. That's good fun. I'm sweating because it gets so hot in this room when I'm streaming. Divine Strike at 8th level. But I'm glad you're enjoying the cozy stream. The unintentionally cozy stream. This looks like it might be the same Divine Strike as everything else. 1d8 Radiant at 14th level, 2d8. Excellent. So Shard has the ability to identify similar abilities just based off the name, and it lets you just copy and paste it in. And if I go into the edit, it's added all of the effects for me. It's awesome. Seeker of Souls. Cool. Just just wanted to check that was the end for the class. At 17th level, you gain the ability to seek out spirits on the ethereal plane and help to send them on their way. Ethereal vision, you can see out 60 feet into the ethereal plane when you are on the material plane, and vice versa. Whoops. Ethereal walker, you can enter the ethereal plane from the material plane. And if we have it one way one time, we have it the same way both times. You can enter the ethereal plane from the material plane or vice versa. You are visible on the material plane while you're in the border ethereal and vice versa, yet you can't affect or be affected by anything on the other plane. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's a neat way of doing that. I like the way you've done that. There's no mechanical way of adding this to Shard, so we just add the description. And I can't save this as a PNG. Annoying. Select artwork. You know the drill by now. It's weird that I have this, but there's nothing in it. But if we go to Cleric, subclasses, there it is. Repose domain. So with that done, you just head on back to your book, press the add section button. At least it's how I'm doing it. Archetypes, how have they done it? Voidwalker Ranger, yeah, so they get to do them this way. I have to do it a different way. In fact, I may just delete that section, pick content, and just do it all in that one ting. Save. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. So here's the issue with doing what I've just done. I now have to delete the whole thing. Because I can't, I don't think, just delete this. It's not selectable. Oh wait, no, I can just unselect. I'm an idiot! Classes, list, repose. And actually look where I type. There we go. And here's the repos domain that I've just put in. So how do they handle chapter art? They just add them in between. Or like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good way of doing it. Add a chapter. Dead gods and undead monsters. Creatures, monsters, and other NPCs. Save this. Just resize it to make it fit a bit better in the book, like that. And we will continue from there after the break. That was unintentional. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, my brain. I will see you guys back here. You know the drill. This is how this works, this part of it. We need to pause the music, though. I will see you all back here after the break. See you all soon. Goodbye. And we're back. Hello. How's everyone doing? How was your break? I hope it was restful and filled with tea. The prediction is up. Right. Back to Shard. We're a fifth of the way through the book. We can go faster than that. Bog. Stronach? Stronach? It's thought to be a piece of a dead god that is separated from its solidified corpse, floating in the cosmos, and that has found its way to the surface of the world, usually by being bored through a gate in a random event. I assume the spell gate, but I won't assume because that often makes an ass of you and me. Astronach has no sapience, but is imbued with latent magic. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna sneeze. Whew. That was a painful sneeze. When a Astronach ends up in a location with moisture, over time it will leach the area of nutrients and create a bog. That's pretty cool. Bog Stronach will begin to mindlessly attempt, thank you, to create entities in its own image, likely a vestigial, I can never decide, vestigial trait of godhood. Since it can't create true clones, it sends out runners, much like what? Oh, much like ribosomes on a plant. I thought that was a one word. I was like, damn, what is this? Much like ribosomes on a plant that grow aberrant facsimiles of the Stronach. Stronach clones absorb nutrients and magic energy to feed the parent. One way they do this is by producing pearls. Rough, granite-like spheres with iridescent interiors that are eventually absorbed by the Stronach for their energy. The most fascinating thing about these pearls is their magical homing quality. Stronach pearls are highly sought after by navigators the world over. It's relatively easy to harvest a pearl by damaging the clone that produced it to a certain point. However, a pearl is rendered useless if its clone is destroyed. Although the Stronach is mindless, it has defenses, as do its clones. And while a bog Stronach and its clones are one organism, they are treated like separate creatures for combat. Always useful to let people know that. Stronachs affect chaos in their environment. Magic in their presence is unpredictable, and proximity to one for an extended period of time can cause madness. Nice. Stronach clones grow tentacles that grasp, constrict, and attempt to drown threats. Nice. Badass, dude. That's badass. Stronach pearls. A Stronach pearl, or a compass pearl, is a wondrous item that is used as a navigation tool by seafarers. Artisans grind it off the rough exterior and tumble the pearl within into perfect spheres. Pearl is always drawn towards the location it was harvested, if it is on the same plane. The larger the pearl, the stronger the attraction. The largest pearls can even propel becalmed sailing ships, albeit only in one direction. Stronach pearls have other magical qualities too that vary by the Stronach that produced it. Now, why is Bog Stronach here, but Sea Stronach is here, Dry Stronach is here, if clearly the Stronach is its own thing? Interesting. Or I guess they usually create bogs. Makes sense. If that's the case, let us create some subsections. Sea Stronach. It's really hard to type with a microphone in the way. Stronach that ends up in the sea acts much like those that end up on land. I don't know why I'm so dark today. Hold on, let's try and fix the darkness. I wasn't born in the darkness, nor was I moulded by it, shaped by it, and the rest. Nope, that's -7. Let's jump to -5. There we go. Look at that, you can see me now. Isn't that better? Much less moody. Still got time left on that pole. Stronach that ends up with a sea. It feeds itself by absorbing nutrients from its environment. Sea Stronach has less effect on its surroundings due to the diluting nature of the water it is submerged in. There is an effect on magic around any Stronach, but their effects rarely reach the surface. A Sea Stronach also produces fewer clones, and thus fewer pearls. Its small pearls have little value for navigation to seafarers, and its larger ones can prove an outright danger to small ships in rough seas. Love that. That's good fun. It's a great little fun thing to have. Whoops. Pasted this in the wrong place. Why did no one tell me? Dry Stronach. Whoops. There is a spot in an eastern desert that has an unexplained anti-magic field. It wants to link it, but it doesn't know why. It is thought that it is caused by a Stronach buried deep within the dunes. Unable to absorb nutrients and moisture, it can only attract magic. It is unknown if it produces clones or pearls. So we have a monster stat block here. I'm going to try and see if we can paste it in and convert it that way. Let's give it a go, because there is this convert button. Convert monster. Discard, because it hasn't worked. Fine. No bother. Just go back to the home. And this time, we go to monsters. And we go to new. Let's create. I've had some practice with this recently for my Spelljammer stuff, which is great. So we want Gargantuan. We want Undead. Any alignment. Ooh, I need to add a new creature type as well. Custom types. Where's the creature types? How have they added in? Interesting. Monsters. That's not a specific type. Monstrosity shape changer though. How have they added this? Ugh, that's going to annoy me. Where's add? My computer is not happy. And neither am I. Custom type? No. Weird. Unless they've done it as an import. And they've done it through that way. But they never work properly for me. So I'll have to figure that out. Armor class 21. Hit points are a staggering 25 D20 plus 150 for a total of 412. It's time to end the submission on what T does Mitch have and choose the outcome. Complete prediction. The answer is, of course, Sleep T. Good job to everyone who voted Sleep T. Speed 0. Strength is 20. Dex is 6 because it cannot move. Con 22. Intelligence 6. Wisdom 10. Charisma 6. Saving throws Wisdom. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Unless challenge rating 16 buffs it. Yes. Suddenly less of a problem. Condition immunities. Blinded. Charmed. Is it just immune to every condition? Yes. Damn. Oh, not all of them. It can be paralyzed. It can be turned invisible. And it can be stunned. Feature usage, no. Traits. Why are PDFs so annoying? Magic resistance. The clone has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Regeneration. Stronach regains 30 hit points at the start of its turn. If it takes radiant damage, this trait doesn't function at the start of its next turn. It's destroyed only if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and doesn't regenerate. Aberrant Chaos. Whenever a spell is cast within 120 feet of the Stronach, roll on the weird magic table for the result. That will become linkable soon. Reactions. Pulse of a Dead God. When it's hit by an attack, or is the target of a spell that results in damage, it sends out a pulse in a 150-foot radius sphere. Each creature in that sphere that is not a clone of the Stronach must succeed in a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or take 3d10 psychic damage. Legendary resistance. Whoops. Oh yeah, it's a legendary action. Legendary resistance 3 times per day. If it fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. We don't have a Stronach art, do we? We do. That's not Stronach art. That was just me being silly. Here we go. Pick content. Monsters. Stronach. I'm determined to find why this is a thing. Humanoid. Because they've been able to add in all these other ones. Weird. The shrine music. Yeah, I kind of like it. Oh, I've been thrown to the start of the PDF. When did that happen? Just so that we can make the weird magic table linkable. Cool. I'll have to do it this way. Yeah, that's very fair. Boom. Job done. And we bold D20 so that it's rollable. So now it should be linkable. Yes. Link, search. Realm of Repose, weird magic table. And it should link us straight to it. Just like that. And then of course you can roll. Int shard, great. Pick content. Now we add in the artwork. Clones of a dead deity. Now this isn't a whole new chapter, is it? No. Good differentiating, we like that. Oh, those are pretty cool. These mockeries of life are the offspring of a dead god and produce gems that are coveted the world over. Stronach clone. Stronach clones are the mindless creations of a Stronach. They appear to be a way for the dead god to nurture itself through some instinctive method of self-preservation. When a god dies and floats in the cosmos, it is inert. When circumstances allow it to find a plane rich in life and magic, some spark is triggered, and over time, extensions of the Stronach reach out into its new environment to collect whatever energy it can find and absorb. The result is a clone that resembles a cross between an aberrant creature and a plant. Stronach clones are tethered to the Stronach by a stone-like fibre underground that is virtually impossible to sever. Because of this, clones have limited movement, but whatever movement they have is relative to their age and size. Once a clone reaches a certain age, it withers and dies and is replaced by a new growth. All clones absorb energy from their environment in the forms of elemental power, magic, and minerals. They concentrate these elements into gem-like spheres called pearls. The older the clone, the larger a pearl it will produce. After a time, this pearl is absorbed by the host, and the process begins anew. It's during this time that some have learned to harvest these pearls at great risk, since the clones are not defenseless. Stronach clones have tentacles and a sightless, eye-like organ that spits acid to scare predators away. They are excellent grapplers and will attempt to grab and drown any creature brave enough to attempt to harvest pearls from them. They may be blind, but they have tremor sense. I've allowed too many of these to go unfettered, which allows them to be aware of anything or anyone approaching them or the Stronach. Regardless of the risks, a 9-inch pearl from a mature clone can fetch over 80,000 gold pieces for those brave enough to steal from a dead god and its blind minions. It's fair. Let's close that, free up some resources, because my laptop's struggling. Laptop? PC. New monster. Immature. Stronach. Clone. This is a small aberration Stronach clone. See, it should be like that, and I can't figure out why I can't type in a custom one. Any alignment, armor class 14. They're using America speak. I'm sorry. 9 D6 plus 18 for 49 HP. Walking speed 0. Swim 5 foot. Radius from its original point only. Why can't I add notes? There we go. They have a strength of 14, a dexterity of 12, a constitution of 15, an intelligence of 6, a wisdom of 10, and a charisma of 6. They cannot be blinded by the light. They cannot be charmed, deafened, exhausted, frightened, petrified, or prone. Senses, passive perception 10. Tremor sense 10 foot. I'm sorry I'm sitting so close to the webcam. Just need to be able to see. Challenge rating 1. Proficiency bonus +2, that's fine. Traits. Defensive expert. It also has magic resistance. And it also has a pearl. There is an 80% chance that this clone has a 0.5 inch pearl to 1 inch pearl that can be extracted as an action by a creature within 5 feet of it when the clone reaches less than 1/2 of its hit points. Boom. Boom. Multi-attack. Up to 1 tentacle attack and 1 acid jet attack. Is restrained and grappled. Ranged weapon attack has to be in italics. Melee weapon attack has to be in italics. And that's an immature clone. I want that Stronach picture. Juvenile. Pick a monster to copy now that we have a immature CR1. Thought I put it as CR2. Oh, it is 1. Must have been the 200 XP I was thinking of. Pick monster. Juvenile based on immature. Create. Medium aberration, still 14. Hit points jump to 12d8 plus 36. And the radius of the swim becomes 10. 10, 16. 10, 6. The immunity is the same. Yep. Tremor sense is increased to 15. Passive perception stays the same. Challenge rating jumps to 3. There's a 90% chance now with this clone to have a 1.5 to 3 inch pearl that can be extracted as an action, less than 1/2. Multi-attack, 2 tentacle attacks. The acid jet now is +4 to hit. The range is the same. Still one target. Hits for 9. I forgot to link the dice originally. 2d6 plus 2. My bad. I think that still stays rollable. Acid damage. Reach is now 10 foot. One target. Hits for 10. Escape DC becomes 13. And the clone has 2. Which is the reasoning behind the awkward wording for the previous. And we move on to the adult clone. In fact, pick a monster to copy. I can just do this, can't I? Pick monster. Oh. There we go. Create. We love a good shortcut. From medium to large, 14 more hit points. D10. 35. $18. 16, 17, 6, 10, 6. Oh, punching my microphone, sorry about that. Tremor sense becomes 20 feet. Challenge rating becomes 6. Damn. This clone has a 4 inch or greater pearl that can be extracted as an action. Whoops. Still the same number of attacks is nice. That's now +6 to hit. Also rollable, I keep forgetting these things. Range is the same. Hit bonus, hit damage even. It's 13 for 3d6. +3. Hopefully all rollable if I did it right. +4. Reach 15. One target. Hits for 14. (3d6 +4). Escape DC 14. Has 3 tentacles. If I just test. Yes, so that whole string is rollable. Good. Let's go back and fix my stupid mistakes. Bold. Italics. Bold. Italics. Bold. Bold. They're all rollable. They're all rollable. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We'll end it here because it's a good place to stop. Especially if I fix typos. And what we'll do is I'll show you how the linking works for a reference. Immature, pick content. Monsters. Immature. Juvenile. Pick content. Adult. So now that all three are in here, and they're nice and easily findable, we can just click Done Editing. And we just go to Account, My Packages, New package. Exploring the realms. There's an adventure in here. There's a bestiary in here. There's character options in here. I think that's it. Theme. Definitely a bit more horror. I'll leave the theme for now. Setting. I'll double check with them, but I believe it's Artanga. Storyline. Adventure level 6 is in here. We jump back to here. I'll grab a better description for it. But here's what we do. We press build, and we wait for Shard to catch up, and we pick a book. So we want to find Realm of Repose. Save. And it shows all of these. So all these monsters currently say just source my creation. If we now hit build, close, we want to prevent embedding. Just rebuild it just in case, just to be safe. Prevent embedding just basically means that when Grim Press put it into the marketplace, people can't embed stuff from this book into their books and pretend that they made it and sell it. Save. So now, if I close that and reopen it, it should have automatically changed. Source Exploring the Realms. That's annoying. It should have said Source Realm of Repose. Realm of Repose. There we go. Save. Source, Exploring the Realms, Realm of Repose. Close. Just like that. It's that easy. I know I make it look so effortless. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed this stream. Let me know, genuinely, if people want more shard converting streams, because I'm happy to do it. And as you can see, I've got a lot of converting to do. I'm about 1/10 of the way through this book, and I've got 2 other books to do. And I'll obviously be doing it in between as well anyway. I'm not going to keep it just for the stream if I do stream it. But doing it on stream means that I can dedicate 2 hours to being able to do some conversion for them, which is pretty cool. But with all of that said, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.